Breaking news everybody say Professor Gyampo, Professor Ransford Gyampo. Abusiafo what threatening say obesiu Dr. George Domfeh obekai over the weekend entokwa PM ewo TV3 omo key points programs na enyasem ketwa na entokwa koso do na Dr. George Domfeh kasim bi ekire Professor Ransford Gyampo na sa asem no ntimi nka ne twi o ba meka ne bof na de aba o say a professor who has been sleeping with girls sa asem na anye Professor Gyampo de enti what threatens obesiu no. In fact, wama the 24 hours on retract no apologize wanye sa obesiu no enya asem ketwa kra. According to me checks, it's a Prof Gyampo na niya brepa sa krodom enye yizo share so mbedwudwam e de amount ne kofa ba ne yesen mbedwudwam e de amount na Janto TV ne mpacho obe subscribe channel na we are bell notification icon no na what turn on video ne drop here you be the first person to get the video no o hwe nyina mpacho o like no comment no wa share for so anya bi ahwe na Janto TV mpacho bia me kasa family no menye person nkuminya oba no wa share nkofo so anya bi ahwe na o ma enjoy video oba enjoy pa de omni say na Janto TV won say den seven bremo aya na person mo appreciate the full story na mo ti ase asem ne kofa ba yesen e hya ase yesen ansana the current situation no ye wa asem ne de abro won ti be hya ase yesen the course over the weekend e wo TV3 wodi kan hwe ansana me be sign in message abro biom na ntokwa na de na hya ase me de bro about 12 minutes video me ba na fe de Prof Gyampo de waka anase the woman the lawyers atwra koma Dr. George Domfeh be bro na obi bebusa se asem na nkasa si ye no mpanifo bi ne na waka fa ho wei me the George Domfeh de ba ko bro me am the Gyampo so dia bro Gyampo edika ko troy anase ma misa se fi Dr. George Domfeh in fact wa kizi TV3 was say I got home extremely exhausted last night and went straight to bed. I just got up to work only to realize that you have dropped the videos of my encounter with Gyampo. Interestingly, the part where Gyampo got up from his seat and attempted to throw a punch at me is conspicuously missing from the footage. Was it a trap? He was asking him. Did you sit with Gyampo to edit the video? I don't mind you bringing it out, but you should have been bold enough to show the entire video. I'm so disappointed in TV3. This will never stop me from speaking my mind. It's Dr. George Domfeh. Assembly see TV3 no. We're able to Facebook. You say video no. Your elongated version on more. A watch and the share no. Now according to Dr. George Domfeh, the watch and the share 27 seconds no. Na Prof Gyampo attempt to about 2 chade. Hold on TV3 for akatia film. Until we accuse TV3 for being biased. No we na Professor Ransford Gyampo so echo Facebook no cultural way say. Thanks to all who have called to appreciate my self-restraint in the face of little mind attack. But I will forcefully repeat this. Those who destroy the country would never be allowed to frustrate those resetting it. Never. Prof Gyampo so say, a man for a friend, show solidarity. Or the woman in the wake of little mind attack. Na the oka will be at as say, omo say o mind no. Omo kwan emo metete omo a omo reset o mind no. Abusiafo entokwa about say go video about 12 minutes how the fight ensued and the clash ensued on TV3 over the weekend on key points abra after cancer and Mranti etrase a clash between Professor Ransford Gyampo and Dr. George Domfeh.
An impression that then we could have gotten here even if we were on autopilot. You know, governance was on autopilot, which is an unfair analysis of the situation. See, within 2-3 days or 1 week in his administration, the whole nation was faced with an imminent power shutdown. The whole Ghana was going to be switched off, and when that was about to happen, people started blaming President Mahama, who had been just about 1 month in office, that you've come and then there's going to be doom so. But this was something that a previous regime didn't do. Okay, so we're going to blame it on him. But he stood up and said that I'm assuring you will do what we have to do to keep Ghana switched on. So my point is that if Ghana today had collapsed, if the economy had collapsed today, would we have said that it was the previous administration? would have the current administration would have taken the blame. And so if things are going on right, and I want to say that no, there is nothing that you are doing, I don't think that it is right. As an academic, when I'm given a dossier to assess for people's promotion, I look at what is right about it, what is commendable about it, what is significant about it, and what the contributions of those dossiers would be to the scholarly, enterprise. When I do that, then I will also go on to talk about the challenges or problems, and then I will draw my conclusion. So my view is that it is unfair for us to look at our analysis from an angle of refusing to give credit when there is due, when it is, we have to give credit, and then always say, no, you have not done anything. If Ghana had been on autopilot, wouldn't have been where we are. There are things that clearly the government is doing well, and regardless of your partisan political persuasion, if it will not hurt. I mean, I think that we gain a lot of respectability and credibility when we're able to say that this is right, but this is wrong. I don't have to be MPP to say that.
I don't think I can stand here for this. I think it is too much. I have tried to remain very calm. He's attacked. I mean, when it comes to credibility, my prof is not more credible than me.
Dr. Domfeh. No, I say that
you made reference to me and you are hitting me.
So, Dr. Domfeh, I think you would do the program a lot of good if you let me finish. I think you have your
be fair to those who are viewing it. Be fair to them
when you round.
All right. So, Alfred, let me make the point that I think that the program, as has been run over the years, has been a program. It's been a decent platform. Okay, there were so many things that he said. In fact, I'm not really making a personal attack on you. If I have to clarify,
please. You don't do that.
So I am here and I'm saying that I'm not making a personal attack. See, please.
Okay.
So, Dr. Domfeh, I do not fear if I have to attack you personally. No, I'm saying that, but I'm saying I'm not attacking your person.
I don't think.
Okay, but the point is that you see when
you respect the moderator, I beg.
So
we are academics. Tone down.
I don't think it will serve anything going on this.
No, I'm just trying to make the point that when we are disagreeing with each other and we are making our points, I mean, we have to be civil enough in waiting for each other to finish. No, I'm calm. But I'm just trying to say that. So when credit is due, we must give. And when we have to criticize, we must criticize. But to always say that, no, you have not done anything. No, you cannot attribute this to. I mean, I think it's unfair. And it's important that I put it on record.
Okay, well, Mr. Mentor, very quickly. Just see, I need to round up on this.
The wrap up
so that
all of this. I have my 1 minute.
No. 1 minute. 1 minute. No, don't worry. I'll come to you. Mr. Mentor.
The wrap up on all of this is this, please. Governance is a continuum. Number one. Number two, nobody inherits a blank slate. What we are saying here is that in fact, Prof Bobkin just said that the worst situation we had, the debt situation, was under NDC. Then MPP came, seemed to have shaped us out and ended us in a worse situation than that. Then you have, and I always made the point that after Kenneth Foreta came Mohammed Amin. And Amin repaired a lot. And then Ato comes up, and Ato is following from there. Look, this government must be commended. I said earlier that sometimes you have damaging directors. They take a good thing and they make it worse. They have taken a good thing and made it better. But they can't take all the credits. There must be graciousness and credit sharing. The attribution must be balanced because let's understand that no one group, party or person will take this country forward. If we get our act together and we at this great finish to a point, let somebody continue. So let's have this, spirit.
Right on.
That if we continue like this, then everybody will add a bit.
Right.
Everybody has some blame. Everybody has some credit. Let's move.
Perfect. Honorable Dr. Gyampo, because Dr. Domfeh, you will leave us, so I'll give you your last word on this.
Professor Hopkins said a couple of things. In fact, a lot of things. But one key thing that he said is the approach of the finance minister. It's not only cancelling payment of mobilization to contractors who take the money.
I'm the one who said that.
Okay, great. So apologies. So the credit Indeed, what is done is also to direct and give guidelines to the district assembly's common fund administrator. Now he pays up to 80% of what is due to them to the assembly directly.
DCF.
Yes,
Yeah.
they no longer contract for the construction of astroturfs in Accra.
And
And buy things in Accra and use the assembly's money to pay for them when the assemblies are in distress.
Yeah.
Now the assemblies are getting the resource
Yeah.
to do what we need to do.
That's
So now he's pinning them down. 10% to health infrastructure, 10% to education, 25% to existing, that's legacy projects, 25% to model markets every year. That's why if you hear Speaker is saying, if a lot of resources are beginning to go to the local areas, then we need to strengthen the capacities of assemblymen so that they can hold the chief executives to account properly. Otherwise, then the funds that are going may not be applied to the people. So there are a lot of structural things happening,
Right.
which would eventually lead to the kind of progress we want to see in our rural areas.
Right.
You know, in a very decentralized manner.
Thank you very
so
much.
these are very, very major policies that are yielding fruits.
I think I can go down.
Dr. Domfeh.
Yeah.
Yes. Calm down.
Yeah. I mean, Alfred, thank you very much. And let me put it on record that this program started with S. Those days when this lady used to hold the program.
you make your
So it's not as if
yes.
I'm appearing on this program for the first time. It started with this. I used to come here almost every Saturday, and we're always making decent.
And in fact, you're going to be
contribution
coming
and all
every now and
that.
then. So
Prof Gyampo spoke. Some of the things he said, I don't agree with him. Some of those that I said, he didn't agree with me. Some of what I said, he supported. He spoke as an academic, a very decent one as for that matter. He never attacked me. I have respect for such people. You know, I have never said that nothing is happening. I am complaining about the attribution, and I kept on saying that significantly is because of the rainfall. If I say significantly, because the growth in question here is in reference to the first 6 months. And this budget started working 1st April. So even if they had brought whatever magic to push the agricultural sector, I don't think that within the 3 months, April, May, June, could push the sector to grow at 6%. And I have shown you data where anytime it rains very well, agricultural sector does well. And if because of this you think I'm not being academic, I have a problem.
No, my problem
What
is
is not
when
being
you
an academic here?
when you said nobody could do anything about the pandemic.
Let him make the point.
No, I said that.
That's what you said. It wasn't academic at all. You didn't sound academic. You didn't sound academic.
Let me say this.
And I'm putting it on record.
Yes.
Let me repeat that.
No, you make the point. Let me just say that. He's on the floor.
No, he's saying he's being academic, and I'm saying what is not academic in the
to make the point. I think you need to ensure some decorum. Ensure some decorum because I don't like this.
I mean, to answer you,
No.
November 2019, government had read a budget. We're going to spend 85 billion, and to rake in also 66 billion. And we incur fiscal deficit of 4.7%, and that would have been within the remits of the law because we were working under the Fiscal Responsibility Act, right? And we enter a year. You didn't know there was going to be anything COVID before we could say that expenditure had ballooned to 104 billion, and then revenue dropped to 55 billion. There was a revenue shortfall of 11 billion, and that 11 billion was significantly because of the import duties that we were not getting.
Well, like the foolish lady, we didn't prepare. You didn't have resilience.
So
they have resilience. That's the problem. Very good. Now you are talking. Now you are saying that. No, I said that nobody could do it.
You are the one who is inviting him in.
The vulnerability. There was no answer.
Oh, no answer. You had the opportunity to create funds. You had the opportunity to do politics. You had the opportunity to do right funds. Did you do that? Well, like the foolish lady, you didn't prepare for the.
Your microphone is off.
And so, I'll forgive you.
Okay, gentlemen.
I will forgive you because maybe you don't have full understanding of the
Make your point. Make your point. If you keep saying this, you keep inviting you.
He has to withdraw that.
Hold on.
I challenge you that you don't understand the economy. You wouldn't be saying this.
I do.
I don't think
So let me say.
you will continue.
No,
I'm not stopping you. You will continue. Doc, you will continue. You will continue. Let me just say this.
No, our economy has been vulnerable.
And that's the point we are making. So we brought you in to transform it. You are not getting the argument.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You will continue. I want you to end your point.
Yeah, so my
Specifically,
point is that, my point is that nobody
you're not. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
Somebody who
Dr. Domfeh. Dr. Domfeh.
Why you were the president? Look at what you did.
Dr. Domfeh.
Look at what
Dr. Domfeh.
You were so
You are not listening to me. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
You are not.
Thank you. You are not listening to me. Thank you very much. We're going to go for this quick break.
Enti abusiafo entokwa ne course say na no say na we yaka I mean private legal practitioner Martin Kpebugu na dey be wom. It forced the host of the program Afro Kansi for a quick commercial break. No mo commercial break and a 27-second video we dey see any we na nyem air we na off air and obi o TV3 am gide so record here 27-second video and a Dr. George Domfeh AP no catch Professor Gyampo say a professor who has been chopping girls. I mean, for kind of trees here. To comment section, mommy. Enti sawote uti ni ye pass wote waso uti Dr. George Domfeh enka se o kachre o kachre Prof Gyampo say professor when they made a mood no a professor who has been chopping girls anya Prof Gyampo de se see ameno kasa ne lawyers attra koma George Domfeh am na 24 hours so o me retract one retract here o mbesiu no me be go through statement na ma wo screen so edaso. The legal firm is Dako, Kelly, Delta, and Company. November 16, let's just say, and mutual letter in command. Dr. George Domfeh, Accra, DSA, publication of defamatory statement and demand for retraction and apology. We act as solicited for Ransford Gyampo, Professor of Political Science at the University of Ghana and Acting Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Shippers Authority, our clients. We have his instructions to write to you on the matter referenced above as follows. Was omo represented Dr. and Professor Ransford Gyampo. Enti omo ewo instruction from Prof Gyampo say omo ntro Emma Dr. George Domfeh on some of these things. Number one, we have been instructed that you were both invited guests on the popular TV3 current affairs program, The Key Point, on Saturday, November 15, 2025. Our further instructions are that while on the said program with other panelists, your policy and intellectual disagreement with our client became acerbic, insulting, and downright defamatory. That is a more program now. At a point, comment be free one by na a defamatory, and na a attempted crime until omo client so. Number 3, your claim in a statement widely published on the popular national media platform that our client is a professor who sleeps with underage girls. The statement was widely understood by many right-thinking members of the viewing public to mean that our client is pedophile. Hey, ebedo. Not just almost say, sa comment na wo Dr. George Domfeh woka say, Professor wonne nkwadaa da. Amanfo bebre omo hwe video no hu ni say Prof Gyampo pedophile. Yento aso. Interesting times ahead. Number 4, this statement is not only reckless, it is patently false, malicious, and present a public image of our client as hideously immoral and irresponsible. You did not have any basis in fact or in law to make that statement attributed to you nor to believe in it. Given the platform on which the publication was made, there's no doubt that the extensive damage that this profoundly defamatory statement has done to the reputation of our client, respected academic and national thought leader. Number seven, we are directed to request you to retract the said offensive statement and apologize to our client within 24 hours of you receiving this letter. To be satisfactory, where retraction statements and apologies should be published on similar prominent platform hosted by the media organization on whose network you made the impunged statement. Abusiafo, Prof Gyampo lawyers say, Omoma Dr. George Domfeh 24 hours. So on retract no apologize on the same prominent platform or where so defamatory comments, and yes, sir, they will sue him. If you do not act as directed, we have the firm instructions of our client to take legal actions against you. Yours sincerely, Kedeli or K. Kelly Delata, signed. Abusiafo, say Professor Gyampo demanded apology and retraction from Dr. George Domfeh. I don't know how you appreciate this video. Nemum, the next episode, Nana Koji Jantwa, the Sokatom on Beteninka, 2 university lectures, and Omaka Bomwa, with Nedia Banner, with Nedia Banner. But leave a comment in the comment section. We are a video, no, but I like and watch enough for Sonia Biasha Bidin at the Stephen Zando, or better Nana Koji Jantwa, the Sokatom Manka, and Chibia.